What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I want to go over an article that came out talking about how PlayStation will not be releasing their first party exclusives onto PlayStation Now when they are first released on day one. Now, as we know with Xbox Game Pass, this is probably the greatest feature of signing up for Xbox Game Pass, is that you get amazing games the first day they are released and you do not need to wait. On top of that, there's already a bunch of really good games that have come out over the years, Xbox 360 games and Xbox One games that you can go in and play right now. Now on PlayStation Now, they do have a good selection as well. I don't think it's as good as Xbox Game Pass, and it is also streaming, so there is a little bit of discrepancy in how well you will experience the game depending on your internet connection and your internet speeds. With Xbox Game Pass, obviously you're downloading the games, so you just have to have enough internet to download it and then you'll get the full experience. So let's talk about this. PlayStation exclusives going forward right now with the PlayStation 4 and onto the next generation with the PlayStation 5 will not be coming to PlayStation Now and for the foreseeable future to any other sort of streaming service or anything that PlayStation launches if they go down that route. But I think PlayStation Now with the price cut is going to be what they are going forward with, and I think their subscription has really increased over the last few months, especially with that price decrease. Now realistically, this makes a lot of sense because the PlayStation exclusives have been really good, and critically they all had great reviews and been received really well by the media and anyone who's been reviewing the games. So there's a lot of good buzz about PlayStation exclusives. When they announce a new IP like Ghost of Tsushima, or they announce any other games coming out that are remakes or sequels to their current exclusives, people get really hyped and really excited. And these things on their own get tons of marketing and tons of exposure from word of mouth and things like that. They don't even really need to spend that much money on marketing because of the hype that surrounds them just when they're announced. And they sell like hotcakes, selling millions and millions of copies. They make tons of revenue off of this. So for Sony and for PlayStation, it would make absolutely no sense to be giving these away for free on a streaming platform that you have to subscribe to use. But the overall picture to me is more interesting because it just really shows the direction of where Xbox is going and where PlayStation is going. Now, Xbox, obviously this generation, deservedly so, got a lot of flack for not having very many good exclusives, if any, that were that great at all. I mean, Gears 5 was really good. Gears 4 was really good. One of the best ones that I don't think gets talked about enough or nearly got enough exposure was Sunset Overdrive. One of my favorite games still to this date of this entire generation was an Xbox One exclusive, and it sucks that it didn't get enough exposure because who knows if they're ever going to make another one. And now with Insomniac being a PlayStation, it will probably be, if they do make another one, a PlayStation exclusive, which is disappointing to me because that's a game I would love to see it get a sequel, and the fact that I'm going to have to pay full price and not be able to play it on Game Pass is going to suck. But besides that, I'm trying to think of anything else that really blew me away. I mean, Halo 5 I loved. I mean, a lot of people had flack for the campaign, and I have to say the campaign wasn't the best of this series, but I think it was the best multiplayer to come out in the Halo series to date, even better than Halo 2. So that alone made me absolutely love the game and put tons of hours into it. So I mean, there was 3 big exclusives for me that I really enjoyed, but this obviously wasn't enough to last the entire generation. And Xbox came out later announcing Xbox Game Pass, where you can subscribe and get access to a large library of video games. And in this library, you're getting every single exclusive that comes out for PC and Xbox One on day one, which is just such a great feature and such an enticing thing to sign up for the Game Pass for. And it really just shows where Xbox is going. So Xbox, I think, going forward, although they are releasing Project Scarlet, which is going to be like their Xbox One X, but they're really high-powered console of the next generation. And then it looks like they're going to be releasing a less powerful Xbox that will really be focusing on Project X Cloud. So it's basically just going to be a streaming box for you to watch Netflix and stuff, as well as play games through Project xCloud. And Xbox has also acquired a bunch of new developers that are going to be making first-party games for the platform, and these first-party games are most likely going to be coming out on the console itself as well as on PC, and who knows where else they will land. They may even land on the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation, like the Outer Worlds, because now that Xbox owns Obsidian, they just said, okay, go ahead, make this game and put it on everything because we want everybody to experience it and enjoy it. And this just really points to how Xbox is going compared to PlayStation for the next generation. You can tell that Xbox is really focusing on Xbox Game Pass and Project xCloud, and they are all about getting their Xbox service into the hands as many people as possible, rather than pushing their singular software sales or their singular hardware sales. They know that in the next generation, they still need to have some sort of hardware device out there, but going forward, it is not going to be their focus. They know that subscription-based models are the way that everything is going, streaming are the way that everything is going, and they want to get that Xbox Game Pass app or Xbox app or whatever they unify it to be in the future on as many devices as possible so that you are always in that Xbox ecosystem. Then you have PlayStation on the other side that is definitely lagging behind in this, and they still believe that pushing as many hardware consoles and pushing as many software sales is how they are going to stay on top, especially just by saying that they are not going to be releasing any of their first party exclusives on their streaming platform, PlayStation Now. And I mean, at this point today, it makes complete sense with how many games that they sell of their first party games, but it could be detrimental to PlayStation going forward in the future, because imagine they said, yeah, we're going to put all of our first party games on PlayStation Now on day one for the PlayStation 5. Do you know how many people would instantly decide that in the next generation, I am buying PlayStation 5 over the next Xbox? Just right now in this moment, their decision most likely would be made up because of that alone, because Xbox hasn't proven that they have enough of good exclusives to keep you interested. And until they do that, they are going to have to focus on their Xbox Game Pass and focus on their streaming, and they're doing an amazing job of that and providing great content that way. And I think that is the smarter business move right now and going forward, and we will have to see how it works out in the end. So I just want to talk about this because it really shines a light on the direction of the two companies and where each one is going and where each one's mind's at for the next generation. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.